Good Wednesday evening. Um, so I'm hopping on here. I'm gonna put out just I've done this before, right? But maybe some of my new subscribers haven't seen it. So it's a I call it a basic arpeggio pattern. There's nothing hard about it. Well, I shouldn't say that. It depends on how, like, if you've practiced and put some time in, this shouldn't be that hard. If you're gonna play it very fast, it would be it can be difficult for even intermediate to pro players. But what the first thing I kind of want to go over is just like I know we spend a lot of time talking about, or I spend a lot of time talking about playing lead guitar, right? Someone had mentioned Info 1968, I think. Um, Infinity 1968. So for him, this is kind of going towards him right now. This little piece I'm gonna do. All right. So look, you have all your bar chords, right? If you can play your bar chords, or you have power chords. You have power chords. You have bar chords. You have just your triads and your diads. I mean, you can make like what I'm getting at is you don't have to play the hardest chord positions, right? Because there's other places you can play them on the neck. So why, if you struggle with rhythm guitar, why play like a diminished chord that you're never going to play anyway, hardly, but play it in the worst place possible where your hands are all, twisted. Don't do it. That's why I mean, here's a good example. Same chord, but you got two different places to play it, right? That's an example of changing it up so you don't have to. If you can't play the G chord, you've got this chord. It might be a little bit harder because you're barring. Your index finger across all the third fret all the way, but you're like I said a long time ago, your hands are gonna have to get tired and a little bit sore, before before you're gonna advance. Like look at my finger right there. There's a cut, right? See that cut right there? That's from playing, right? That hurts, and that's from doing bends and stuff. But anyway, so this is for you, all right? Infinity 1968, and it's just going to be a simple chord progression, and I just want to play it so you can kind of. I don't know where you're at, like with your chord progressions, but this is pretty basic. It's probably going to be in G major, E minor. If you play, you'll figure it out. Either that or A, C major, A minor. So you can just take like a D, go to your A, so your D major, your your A major, you got an E minor, then you go to your C, and then you can go to your G, and finish on A. So here you go. It's the same pattern. You're not gonna don't get confused. It's the same pattern, but you need to burn this pattern into your brain, right? So this is where I always say the whole tone lesson I did a while back. Watch what you can do with it here. Anyway, so that's just a quick lesson. I'm gonna throw it out there, and probably put some shorts out. But really, the main thing you want to understand is like that the arpeggio I showed you. Next time, real soon, I'm gonna coach you guys up on this arpeggio. And that's a whole different, that you're mixing, that one's a little bit of a finger twister at the end there. But I'll explain it in detail. So, thanks to all the new subscribers, and I'm gonna put some shorts out with this, and that way you guys kind of understand it. And I know Jit Boy went over some arpeggios with you, so if you go back and look at the Craig, I did a lesson on Craig Goldie playing arpeggios, basically muting the strings up here. Those arpeggios are exactly what Jit Boy is talking about. Okay, they're not hard. You just break them in little pieces, and you play the pieces. That's how you come up with it. So, it's all in the same thing, right? That's how you're going to learn. But just remember, it takes a long time to get a lot of this stuff down really well. And don't, get discouraged. Just keep practicing, man. All you got is time, right? I mean, what's it going to hurt, right? So, anyway, thanks to all the subscribers again. I'll be back on here soon putting that other one out. And, we'll see how it goes. Arpeggios are cool, but they, in a lot of the solos nowadays, you don't really hear them quite as much. But back in the 80s, they were 80s, early 90s. It was like the go-to, lick to play. So anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you guys again soon.